The prelim task is to experience using a video camera for the first time, testing how to use this new device. By creating different camera angles and camera movements within the clip, we can experience which ones we want to use in our final horror film. This would therefore help us create our final film. We included such shots as a 180-degree angle, which we thought worked quite well, so we added this into our horror film so that the audience could see the whole of the setting. Due to having lack of experiences using iMovie, we found our editing looked fairly poor in our prelim task. Therefore, we decided to watch tutorials online to help our horror movie look more realistic with flowing shots. We enjoyed using these high shots in the prelim task, therefore we added them into the horror film when the bride seemed most vulnerable. This is when she's been stood up on her wedding day. In the prelim task, we realised getting a first-person point of view was very hard when moving with the camera, as this made the camera jolt a lot. Making the video is very hard to see, therefore we practiced holding the camera still or using the tripod. We also included shots into our horror film that we had not used in our prelim task. We decided to use this close-up shot of the bride, which then led to a shot of the camera falling to finish the film at a cliffhanger. We decided to use many close-up shots of the bride to show an uncanny atmosphere and her facial expressions to scare the audience. We did not know a lot about lighting when creating our prelim, therefore we used natural sunlight throughout the film to outline certain characters. By having the lighting in the background, it highlights the table that Laura is hiding under. In our prelim task, we did not add any sound, as we were unsure how to do this. Therefore, to improve our knowledge, we watched tutorials online, making our horror film more realistic with non-diegetic and diegetic sound. In that clip, it was very hard to hear the speech. This is because it was said too fast. We took this into account when making our film, ensuring that all speech was clear to hear. Although we may understand the storyline, we had to make sure the audience understood it too. This way, we had to add what's happening at the beginning of the prelim task. Therefore, in our horror film, we made sure it was simple to follow.